Bienvenidos a la clase de español. Soy Fabio. Today we are going to explore the world of irregular verbs in Spanish. But this is quite tricky because we are going to learn a group of verbs that only change the conjugation in the present tense to a form that ends in go. So I'm going to call these verbs the go-go verbs. Are you ready to learn them all? Let's take a look at which ones I'm talking about. So the following verbs can be used ending in that form. Example, tener. You usually say tengo. Hacer, hago. Poner, pongo. Traer, traigo. Decir, digo. Salir, salgo. Traer, traigo. You see, all these verbs in the yo form end in go. So I call them the go-go verbs. Are you ready to know or learn or review the meaning of these verbs? Let's take a look. Hacer, salir, decir, venir, poner, tener, traer. Excelente. I'm going to select a few verbs that cause a little bit of problems when referring or not knowing when to use these verbs. Let's take a look at the verb hacer. Hacer is conjugated in the following way. Hago, haces, hace. Notice that yo is the only form that changes. The rest of the conjugations remain the same way as the verb. Hacemos, hacéis, hacen. Good job. So let's talk about the verb hacer. The verb hacer is simply a verb that we can use to form questions. Example, ¿qué haces? What are you doing? This verb should not be used in the answer because it will change the meaning. ¿Qué estás haciendo? Is a form of, yes, you're right, it's a form of progressive. What are you doing? So I can use this verb just for questions. If I want to imply something about the future, ¿qué vas a hacer? Good. It should not be included in the answer. Why? Because if you do so, it changes the meaning to the verb to make. So if someone asks you, ¿qué vas a hacer hoy? You just simply change the verb of action. Voy a estudiar para mi examen. I'm going to study for my exam. The verb hacer, if used in a sentence, can mean to make. Take a look at some of the examples. Yo hago un pastel. I make a cake. Estoy haciendo la cama. I'm making the bed. Good job. The verb salir. The verb salir means several things, but let's take a look first at the conjugation. Say after me. Salgo, sales. Correct, sale. And yo form is the only one that changes. Salgo. Let's take a look at nosotros. Salimos, salís, salen. Good job. Let's explore the verb salir. The verb salir needs to be followed by a preposition. This preposition should be chosen based on either you are going to a place, coming from a place, or leaving a place. Example. Salir a, to leave or to do something. For example, salgo a caminar. You use it with verbs when you want to say you're about to do something or you're leaving to do something. For example, salgo a caminar, it's just simply I go walking. Salir para implies destination. Salgo para California. That's a specific place where I'm going. If I use it with the preposition con, that means two things. To go out with, or sometimes to date. Yo salgo con ellos. I go out with my friends. Ella sale con él. I might want to imply here that she is dating him. The verb venir. Take a look at the conjugation and repeat after me. Vengo. Vienes. Viene. Your form changes only. vengo. Nosotros venimos. Vosotros venís. Ellos vienen. Take a look at the uses of the verb venir. Venir also needs a preposition. I come to, you add a. Venir a. Vengo a la universidad. Vengo a estudiar. You can use a verb or a place. If you add a place, make sure that you adjust it to a la or al, depending if it is feminine or masculine. ¿Está bien? Muy bien. Vengo de implies where you're coming from. You also need to make adjustments if the place you're coming from is masculine. Vengo de mi casa. I come from home. Feminine, no changes. But if you were coming from the park, you will say vengo del parque. Or vengo de comer. That means I just finished eating. I'm coming from just after dinner. This is a structure that is very convenient when you're telling people what you just did. Vamos a practicar. Are you ready? I have some questions for you. If I ask you, ¿de dónde vienes? Where are you coming from? Good job. Vengo de mi casa. If I ask you, ¿qué haces? Take a look at this. The verb hacer in the question is what are you doing? But it happens to be that he's making the bed. Or I make the bed. Yo hago la cama. Let's take a look. ¿Qué traes a clase? What do you bring to class? Traigo mi libro. Good job. ¿Qué tienes en la mochila? What do you have in your backpack? Very good. Tengo unos lápices. You did a fantastic job. I'll see you la próxima. Gracias.